Hey, this PoeticWhiz. You might be asking yourself why I'm so interested and keen in a HUAWEI MatePad Pro. As some of you already be knowing how much I'm a fan of tablets more than smartphones. And if you look at my channel history, I've talked about iPad more and regardless of other tablets as well, Samsung as well, to be fair. I feel the HUAWEI MatePad Pro is a mouthful, I know, but I feel this product is way better than the iPad, if I'm being really honest, even better than Samsung S9, I feel. And some of the other brands like Xiaomi and Realme. If I combine all these brands and only specify the best tablets in the world currently, I feel this tablet stands out way more high compared to even the budget iPad, in my opinion. There's one thing this HUAWEI MatePad Pro lacks. Not lacks basically. There's a barrier I feel in some way. One, it's not globally available. Second, the software and the apps what you get. That's where the hindrance comes. I know there's a workaround to it by sideloading apps, but I feel that's not the way to go. And to be globally available is like a scenario we all wish never happened. At least what I feel is. If you go to see Huawei as a brand, it's more consumer focused. Let it be with the pricing, let it be with product. It's like almost like buying a Samsung smartphone, tablet, or even anything related to Samsung product. It's like that. Huawei is like that in my opinion. And even you can take Xiaomi in that regard. That's Xiaomi as well in that regards. Because these three brands are the only brands I feel in my regards who understand the customer value, not just in its products, as well pricing and the categories it has to offer. The only company currently I feel is going downhill is the OnePlus, in my opinion at least. I know I might sound a bit off with the OnePlus currently, mainly only due to one reason, and that is the Oxygen OS. I mean, Oxygen OS is great, but Color OS sucks. At least Color OS meh. If we had if we had Oxygen OS on the OnePlus, then I feel OnePlus products are still way better in many ways than these all brands combined. As for the product lineup of the OnePlus, I still feel a hit and miss or haywire in my opinion. Personally, that's my choice because that's personally what I feel, especially the way currently the design language of the hardware is on all the OnePlus products. Some are good, some are bad, some are like haywire in my regard. So as I was saying, why I'm interested in this HUAWEI MatePad Pro. Reason being, the display size is great. It has 120 Hz. I know 120 Hz is not a big thing, but it's nice to have on such a tablet, especially coming from a company that's not globally available, but has a decent track record of decent product that anyone can buy no matter what. And the best part is you get the stylus with the tablet. I know I would be a bit, what do you say? I would be a bit subjective, or this would just be me. Take it however you want it. The covers on the HUAWEI Mate Pro, they are good, but I feel it's not for everyone. I feel let it be the keyboard or the back cover. I feel that's not. Keyboard is still fine, but the back cover I feel not for everyone. And not for someone who cannot handle fragile things, regardless of anything. Because if you look at the price and you look at the performance and whatever it has to offer, this tablet is way better. And yes, talking about not able to have all the apps you require, there's one more thing I would personally feel should happen apart from being globally available to all the consumers. If Huawei OS or whatever the OS name is. As for here's something I want to talk a bit about the Huawei OS. I'll mention the name on the screen, but here's what I have to say. If they can nail it way better than what currently Google is trying to achieve or OnePlus used to achieve at a certain point, it would be a big breakthrough in my opinion. You might be asking why. I know in some aspect everyone wants to be Apple, but I feel they are the only brands after Xiaomi and Samsung who wants to level up their game in one way or the other, no matter irrespective of the product they are providing for the price and the categories they have to offer in various tech categories. I personally have not owned a Huawei product, but I feel Huawei design language, its pricing, and it's way more user friendly. It's like almost you wish you had this product available in hand and you could feel it. And that's what I feel with the HUAWEI MatePad Pro. If I had to pick between an iPad or any other tablet, I would pick this. The runner-up obviously would be a Samsung tablet, because I would not choose a OnePlus tab, at least not currently, because no matter how good it is, it's not the one I would prefer. As for the design language in all these tablets, design wise the HUAWEI MatePad is great, but I don't know, it's maybe it's just me that the camera layout on this is not appealing to me. Even OnePlus tab camera layout is not great. It pops, but as for the Samsung tabs, I know they are great, because Samsung product, I have used Samsung product, let it be the Samsung tabs. It's not just I have used iPad all my life. I've used Samsung tabs and I know they are great. But there's one thing even with Samsung tab that I feel is almost close to what the iPad mini feels with some of the Samsung tabs, at least with the orientation wise, because I have personally multiple times switched off the Samsung tab accidentally when I was just trying to increase the volumes. The same thing if I do with the budget iPad, it does not happen. And that's where I feel we need to learn from each brand, no regardless of what. As for the battery life, they are great, decent. Display wise, that's something I personally love about this tablet, especially for the size. USB-C, great to have. Color options, you get 2 color options. It's good, at least their tablet is globally available at a decent price, and the OS what I was just mentioning about. If these two things happen, I feel even it will break Samsung and Xiaomi, will surpass Samsung and Xiaomi in big waves. At least that's what I feel, especially with Huawei products. That's how good these products are, I feel. Yeah, so I really wanted to make this video because I feel many people should know about Huawei products, not just tablet side but laptops as well in general. Let me know what you feel about the HUAWEI MatePad Pro. Is it any better than any other tablet out there currently, regardless you're owning an iPad, a Samsung tab, or Xiaomi in that matters? Do let me know. Till then, this is your PoeticWhiz. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Live your dreams.